Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and we're off from Levi's Stadium. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, son. 319, guys. Go.
Fields throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Well, that right there is more of what we expect from him, right, Brock? Didn't get to see that much a week ago. Really held in check by great defensive efforts.
But what was great to see in that is he was kept quiet. Everybody else made plenty of noise to ensure they could get the win. Now, a week later, I know these receivers and the good ones, they want their touches.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That adequate enough. They got the first down.
I don't think we're ever going to get away from the stat line of turnovers and winning that turnover margin being the biggest singular key in the NFL, Kate. But I'll tell you what, when you run for 100 yards plus, you win 70% of the time. They did a week ago with this guy, and he's off to an excellent start.
Fields looking to throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Brought down by Garrett Williams.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. 319, guys.
Oh, Fields loses it. And the Cardinals grab it. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And what a way to begin the story, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yeah.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
49ers nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Fields. He's going to keep it this time. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw Fields. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. Small gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And that is a San Francisco first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Back to throw. Here's Fields. He tucks it and takes off. He is down to the 30-yard line. Some improvising leads to a huge gain. 33 yards.
That's another 49er first down.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Looking for in trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. Zaven Collins. And that's going to make it 13 to go now on second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Now it's Fields. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to score. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. The second score that he has brought in this season. An arrow there to tack on the extra points. And that ties things at 7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And a good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a first.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Handoff now to Love. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. From the gun, Love gets it. Runs inside the 35. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line.
He's tackled at the
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15. And the Cardinal first down.
Back. And they will take him down. They got him back to the 41. Nick Bosa. And that's the 70th sack of his NFL career, Brock.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Hits his running back. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
It's a gain of 3.
All right, they're shuffling things around a bit.
Is 3rd down.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Back to the air. Finds him on the crossing route. It's an Arizona touchdown.
To Henrik Ward. Touchdown, Arizona.
Ryland now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
49ers 7.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors.
Arizona.
On the return, here comes Davis. He goes out of bounds on the return.
Davis on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing back 13 on the play. It will be 1st down, 49ers.
Yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Here's Fields to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. Defense gets to him, shoves him out. They had about 16 before they did so. That's going to be good for a 49ers 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Defenders closing in, and they're going to get home here, and they drop him at the 40. Zaven Collins. And that makes it 2nd and 19 to go.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
On 2nd down, Fields. This is McCaffrey, left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Fields to throw it. Got a man. This is Evans. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. 1st down coming up.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He was taken down
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Fields. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Over the middle, Stridling's got it. And he's brought down. So even with the nice gain there, partner, dug themselves quite a hole that they haven't gotten out of yet. It's 4th down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. 4th down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. This from 40 on the right hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, it's back. And this is going to be lost on the hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic. And contact over the middle. It's 2nd down. Ooh, coming off a touchdown on their previous drive. You can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. That throwing. This is reeled in by Wilson. These tackles after a gain of about 13. That's going to give Arizona the first. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
Now back. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. And now it's 2nd and 19.
Well, partner, that was a coverage sack in just about every way imaginable. Offense spreads it out. Get everybody out into the routes, but the defense, they just would not relent. Even as he bailed from the pocket, trying to create lanes, they wouldn't give him any. You get the huge sack, too.
2nd down, here's the snap to back. Winds up and chucks this deep right. That's cut at the 25. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They get the big play just before half. 43 yards. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the gun, here's a give to Love. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
2nd and goal at the Niners.
Went the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. The snap to back. Chased out to his right. Bought some time, a look opened up, and he nails it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Ryland's extra point up and good. And lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
49ers 10.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting... We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Love from the pistol. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Love now up the middle. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and short. It's back. Look at that power. Deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a well-timed hit knocks it out. And quickly coming out of the locker room now, partner. This defense is forced to 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. A give. Left side to McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Fields throwing here. Into the hands of Kittle. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. We'll get a timeout now for an injury. This looks like George Kittle, who's in some discomfort as the medical team comes out to work on him. So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall, the second score that he has brought in this season. Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
Lining up for the extra point.
Send right down the middle and good. And they've cut the lead to 4.
Cardinals 21, 49ers 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the give, there's Love. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. And that is good for Cardinals' first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make the stop after a gain of about 17. And that's going to make it first down Cardinals. Now, he has taken this entire drive himself so far, Brock. Some assists, of course, from the guys up in front of him.
He'd be the first to give him credit, but he also knows when you get this going on the ground, it just sets the table for everything else.
Here's Beck. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
On the play. First down, Arizona.
Connects with Harrison again. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4. Straight ahead this time with Love. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up 1st and goal.
But looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Here's Beck. Firing end zone, and this is hauled in. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey McBride. And that is touchdown number 20 of his NFL career. Ryland checks on the extra points and lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
49ers 17.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors.
Arizona.
On return, here comes Davis.
Ashton Davis on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now Fields. Nowhere to go with it, and he's planted. They got him at the 16. That's Jack Gibbons. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
16-yard line.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Buda Baker picks it off. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick six for Arizona.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Ryland now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And lead now up to 18 points.
49ers 17.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Davis.
Ashton Davis on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Fields coming back after the pick. And they're going to get to him. They sit him down at his own 6. That's Jack Gibbons. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
At the 6-yard line.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Throw left side is caught by Strigley. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. A big play with their backs against the end zone. 33 yards. Inside the final minute of our third quarter.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off play action, it's Fields. And he is hit as that throw dives behind the line. Defense all over him in this game and forces second down. Ooh, boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, that's really well said because, you could feel sometimes the quarterback on drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy. That was pretty savvy of him to find an incompletion.
Forced out to his right. He's running with it. Hit there, and he's forced out. A gain of about 15 before it. And that is a San Francisco first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Fields looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Back for the start of the fourth quarter, and they're going to start here with a first and 10. Now it's Fields. He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete.